Hello and welcome to this little bonus episode. Today I want to talk about the new Alola forms for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Now, I was talking with some friends, on this thing, and one of them was posted this a supposed leak of the entire Alola national dex, and I was like, that's not real, because the new Alola forms aren't in there. And it was like, duh. Just like, well, they won't be in there because they'll share the same pokedex entry as their normal forms. And I was like, no, they won't. As far as I'm concerned, the Alola Pokemon and the Alola forms and the regular forms of these Pokemon are two totally separate things. And here's why. The Alola forms will have evolved and adapted to live in Alola, an entirely new region, and entirely, with entirely different weather and entirely new ways for them to get food. And they need to evolve and adapt around to their environment, and so they don't go extinct. Now, this would be like saying a polar bear is the same species as a brown bear. They genetically they do share some traits, but they both have evolved to meet different conditions. So this is why I think they will get a separate Pokédex entry to their regular counterparts and have their own slot in the Pokédex, because then the Pokédex would go into depth about how they're different to the other to the regular forms, how they why they are like this and have changed, how they have adapted to their environment. And we already have the Pokédex entries on the official Pokemon website, if I remember correctly. I'll just quickly have a look at this. Pokemon official. Didn't want that many. Official. I cannot spell to save my life. Website. Pokemon website. The official Pokemon website. So Pokédex. I think I should be able to find it in here. Entire screen's gone light. Yeah, it's not crashed. That's good. Oh. Pop-ups. Right. So let's right. Let's see if I can find them in here. No, they're not in here. We've got Diancie and Hooper. So we're watch Pokemon TV, play games, events, video games. I don't know where you would find the Pokédex entries, because lots of other bigger YouTubers like Tube have gone onto the website and found it. I haven't really done that myself, because I never really had a reason to. But anyway, like I was saying, they'd be totally different Pokemon, basically. They'd look similar, but that's just about it. They would act differently, they have different types, they would have different abilities, they would have different level of movesets, they would hunt differently, they would react differently to different environments, different climates, different everything. And one of the arguments I got against this is just like, we don't get a different slot in the pokedex for each region. And it's just like, that's because essentially they're the same Pokemon each region. Now, different Pokemon do have different evolutionary needs. That's why some Pokemon in Gen 2 may not learn the same movesets as in Gen 1, or in the early or the next generation. But that's because that's microevolution. This is macroevolution, where, if you don't know what the difference is, macro is a lot of microevolution. Microevolution is just like little changes to your surroundings so you can hunt better, survive better, and just basically reproduce better and continue on the species better. And then once you get also microevolutions, you get a macroevolution, which they will combine up to make a big change in your genetics. And this will happen over a long period of time. So that's basically why I think they well, long story short, they're very different. They will be very different Pokemon. They will act differently, and they will have adapted differently to their regular forms. So that would mean they will need a new Pokédex entry to explain how they survived, what caused them to change, and all of that. Basically, it's like giving new depth to the Pokemon world. Because I really do not see Nintendo just bringing up Alola forms as this big brand new thing, and then having them just be like no more important or no different to a Mega Evolution, where they were only treated as like a temporary form, like Cherubi. Is it Cherubi? I think it's Cherubi when it's in sunlight. This is basically like treating treating them like they're a flower Cherubi. Not important, not worth talking about. And I really do not see them doing that after they've completely redesigned them. They've given them new typing, new movesets, new abilities. And no, Mega Evolutions don't get new movesets, which a moveset is a big part of a Pokemon, because what they've basically done is they took the original Pokemon, they redesigned it slightly to fit a new surrounding, and then they would have built and they would have given it a new typing. Then they would have built the entire moveset from the ground up. That's what they would have done, and I doubt they would waste all that time for it to just be disregarded as just a form. I'll see you guys in the next episode.